Your need for acceptance is making you invisible in this world. You are not tired. You're not depressed. You're just invisible because you've been molding yourself to be accepted by people who don't even see you. And the truth is, they were never supposed to see you. You made yourself smaller. You watered down your opinions, your style, your truth, all to fit in. But the more you do that, the more people forget that you even exist. That's not connection. You know what I mean? You were not like born to blend in. That's not the reason that you were born to stand out so powerfully that the right people can't help but notice. You get what I'm saying? But here's the catch. People can't see the real you if you keep hiding behind who you think they want you to be. Think about that. I'm trying to think of a way to say it, put it in a physical representation that can make you understand. But, let's do it with colors. Like, let's say, there were only 3 colors in the rainbow and you were just consistently trying to mirror the opinions of the other 3 colors. Well, then there'll never be a 4th color and you can't matter. You just blend in with the rest. Right? You got to stop performing and start expressing yourself. The moment you stop chasing acceptance is the moment you become undeniable. And the world always makes space for the bold people. I think it was Jim Carrey that said, the title of this video, which is your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world. So when you see me speak on a topic, 9 times out of 10, it's something that I could personally, speak to. And that's the power, on this channel is that, I could personally speak to it. I can't tell you what year it was or how old I was, but there was a time where I was like trying to run from my past and trying to run from my past, I just turned fake. Like I started, acting like I was vegan and I was vegan for 6 months and, being like a wokie. I was doing a wokie thing for a couple years. And it was just like, looking back on it, I just cringed. It was like the worst time in my life, bro. It was just so fake. I was just trying to be anything from my past. I would just try to flip it and just be the opposite of that. And I was grooming myself to be a piece of shit, now that I, think about it. And I'm glad I came out of that, but, I felt horrible, bro. I was praised by more people and all that, but all of them were fake. All that stuff was fake. I was like a fake little celebrity or something like that, and it's just all was fake. It felt bad. It wasn't real. It wasn't genuine. And if I would have kept on that path, I would have just built a bigger and stronger, more reinforced prison for myself. And I would have never been able to be myself. Now, the thing is, my past, bro, like my hardships, my traumas, my diagnosis, PTSD, they make me, bro. Anxiety, being on psych medications and things like that, they make me. And we all got commonalities as humans, but what makes us, stand out is our uniqueness. And you want to stand out because everybody has a slightly different job to do, at least slightly different job to do. So you do want to embrace the unique things about you. You don't want to let people stand in your way. And by let people stand in your way, I really mean you let you stand in your way and you use other people to give yourself an excuse for why something was in your way. Because nobody can stand in your way because the whole world is you. All this is you pushed out. Y'all know the vibes. So, it's really just an excuse. But you don't have any business making that excuse. Like, people shouldn't be able to stand in your way because they can't. So if you stand in your way in the name of other people, you should stop. If you don't think you can do this, get somebody to help you, get a life coach, whatever you need to do, because there's no substitute for the work. You have to do the work. It don't matter how many of us YouTubers you watch and small videos and saying this and saying that. If you won't do the work, it's no point. It's just talk. It's just vain talking. Doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Your need for acceptance will make you invisible in this world. Don't be invisible. With love and respect, Rakim, not them, I'm out. Peace.